Hi guys, and welcome to Star Wars Battlefront 2, the best Battlefront. Even now, it is the best Battlefront. And this video is going to be about me telling you why. So, the new Battlefront. Granted, it has split screen, I think. I'll need to double check that. If I'm wrong, I'm sure about a million bajillion every single person who watches this will correct me in the comments. But as far as I'm aware, it has split screen, which is good. It's good. But I'm going to start off with one of the things that bugs me most. No Galactic Conquest. Galactic Conquest, out of all the things that I still go back to with Star Wars Battlefront, is the thing I still go back to with Star Wars Battlefront. It lets you pretty much make your own campaign. It's dynamic. It's amazing. It's heavenly, and they've gotten rid of it. I mean, I remember the Star Wars Battlefront on the Galactic Conquest and Star Wars Battlefront 1, where if you won a certain amount of battles, you could blow up an enemy fucking planet. That was amazing, and now they've gotten rid of it. I can understand why. Doesn't mean I like the decision. Doesn't mean I respect the decision, just because I understand it. Also, they've gotten rid of space battles, which is something people have raged about so hard, including me. And I can understand why they made this decision, because they wanted to make more money from the DLC and they wanted to improve the core gameplay experience, because they didn't want to concentrate on the space battles. But I've seen the footage from the new... I've seen the footage from Star Wars Battlefront 3 as it was going to be released before LucasArts stupidly sold themselves to Disney, and they were mixing space battles and land battles, which is it's exactly what I wanted from the new Star Wars Battlefront. But no, they can't do that, can they? They can't actually... EA can't like the people who buy their games. Oh, added on to not liking the people who buy your games, what is that DLC price? It's just ridiculous. Season Pass is double, or is what the game actually costs again. I don't like DLC as a start. I think people like CD Projekt Red and Bethesda do it better than others. But I still don't like DLC. I think when you buy a game, you should get the whole project as it stands. Except cosmetic DLC, I can understand why that exists, because... And I lost. Because the art team after the release, after the game's finished, have something else to do, and it doesn't affect how the game plays at all. So I just don't like DLC, and this game, doubling the price of the core game, makes me mad as hell. Anyway, let's go on something else. The map sizes are fairly dynamic, but let's accept it. Hoth was fairly broken. I understand they may fix this, but I'm talking about in the beta. It's actually why I'm actually playing this map. This map in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is less broken than a brand new game in 2015. And I understand the game isn't out yet, but from my experience of what I've already played, this is the case, okay? Right, so not only were the maps fairly tiny for a Battlefront battlefield game, a battle game from DICE, let's say that. Not only were the maps tiny, but they were unbalanced as hell. You could say the same for this game, I understand. But I like that about this game. It made it a lot more difficult on some of the Galactic Conquest, because you had to be really good at the game and be tactical to win some of the games, because the game did have that slight unbalancing. But in multiplayer, that makes no sense. Having such an unbalanced fucking game, where you can actually spawn camp the rebels and just blast the shit out of them as soon as they spawn, does not make for a satisfying player experience. Not only this, but it's very repetitive. Having, what was it, 4 maps a planet? I don't even know, but there's not enough. to actually make the game interesting for long periods of time. I don't know what it is about this game. Sure, this game gets pretty repetitive, but it's amazing. I love this game. I'm, like, not hiding it. This game is in my top 50, and I like to think I know what I'm talking about when it comes to games. I like to think, doesn't mean I do know what I'm talking about, but I like to think so. Because, let's be honest, everyone on the internet is opinionated. Now, I don't even know what I've already talked about. There's just so many things, just like space battles, galactic conquest, like, another thing I wish is the survival, which I actually appreciate that as a new addition. Thank you, DICE. But I wish the survival was an unlimited amount of rounds. I think it was made fairly clear in the beta it would only be 15. I wish it was like a COD Zombies type style where they just kept on coming and you just had to survive until the end of time and you just died and you could rape train them. Well, rape training stormtroopers wouldn't make much sense. But I just wish it got progressively harder until you got fucked up. Oh yes! Luke, thank you for reminding me of another thing. Why is Return of the Jedi Luke on Hoth? This is not correct! Star Wars lore! The fuck are you doing? I think I should probably start summing up now, because I've had far too many voice cracks from pure anger. Make it clear I am probably going to buy this game. I've already pre-ordered it, which goes against everything I believe in. But I just love Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars as a whole far too much to not get this game. But I think the thing I'm most salty about is it's not Star Wars Battlefront 3. It's not the LucasArts title we were promised. That was so near release with mixture of space battles and land battles, like sort of a weird hybrid between Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Star Wars Battlefront 1. And it looked like it had a good story. Something which the new Battlefront doesn't have. Anyway, I'm very salty. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, leave a like. If there's anything I missed out and you want to express your anger at me, leave a comment telling me about how much of a dingus asshole I am. If you do other things, leave a dislike. Just feel how you want to. And peace. I'm still gonna buy that game, goddamn me.